channel Kingdom Health by Jenny, where health is wealth and wealth is health, because we practice holistic health. As I've shared in my last video, I'll be sharing about my experiences and lessons with fasting, finances, and everything in between. I also shared that I'm 40 pounds down. And in September of 2025, I weighed 272 pounds. And through fasting, I've lost 40 pounds. And today I'm going to share what I've been doing and what I'll continue to do to get to my goal. But before I continue, um, I have to give credit where credit is due. I follow this man named Chris James from A Healthy Alternative here on YouTube, and I give him all the credit. He is amazing. He is my fasting mentor, and he goes in such great depth and detail about how fasting truly works, the science behind that, the psychology behind that, and he also takes the holistic approach. Please go check him out here. He's on YouTube. The protocols, the techniques, the supplemental health strategies that I use are all because of him. If he ever hears this, Chris, I think you're amazing, a big fan. And so the protocol I've been doing is his DR96 protocol. It's dry rolling fast, where you dry fast for 4 days and refeed for 3 days or 72 hours. Right now, mind you, I've been fasting on and off for years at this point, but I've mainly struggled with consistency because of external and internal environments, right? I say all this because please do not jump into a dry fast. You will hurt yourself because dry fasting is powerful. It also means it can be dangerous if used incorrectly. Okay? If you want to learn how to properly dry fast and the precautions to take and learn more about fasting techniques in general, please type in A Healthy Alternative and go to Chris James. He will get you right. So I've been doing 4 days dry and 3 days refeed, and I've just been doing that cycle over and over again. And I added a reset week in order to prevent what's called a fasting fatigue, right? So I'll dry fast for 96 hours, refeed for 72 hours, and do that once or like 2 or 3 times, and then have that reset week. And I do that because the reset week, what it has done is it's helped me practice maintenance. It's helped me conquer the emotional stress that comes with eating, right? So, um, actually, at the beginning of the year, I told myself that this time around, this weight loss journey is refeed focused and not the duration of my fast, right? Because I can't fast like this forever. At the end of the day, it comes down to how I eat. It's my relationship with food. That's what's gonna keep me from getting the weight back. That's the true root cause of my weight, right? And so fasting is a great tool in helping understand my relationship with food. It reveals the areas where I struggle and exposes my triggers. But if I don't do anything about it, I'll be right back where I started. So I'm very refeed focused. That's been my theme for this time. So when I eat, whether I'm on my refeed or my reset week, I eat one meal a day, usually between the hours of 4 to 6, sometimes a little earlier if I have something going on like an appointment or event. But the general rule is I am done eating by 6 p.m. And so during the day, I'll drink about 96 ounces of juice for that day. And now I eat 80% plant-based and consume meat and dairy about 20% of the time. And right now this fits because like next week when I have events and trips and I can't cook at home, then it allows me for some wiggle room. We're not going for perfection, we're going for consistency. So I'm not vegan, but I eat a lot of vegan meals. Okay. And then as for movement, um, during my fasting days, I limit my movement to yoga, walks, swimming, just very gentle. And on my eat days, I'll do a little bit of strength training at home and my stepper for cardio. So right now, I'm mainly focused on releasing and not really building muscle. That part will come later. For extra support, I do castor oil packs on my refeed days. I've also recently been trying colon hydrotherapy to help with waste removal. It's a bit pricey, so it's not something I do often, but it is extremely beneficial and something I've had a positive experience with. Let's see, anything else I do? I work on my sleep, I work on my mental health, journaling, all the extra stuff. I usually add some kind of prayer along with my fast. I usually try to dedicate something to something spiritual because fasting is way beyond the physical. It is so much more spiritual than we think it is. Let's see. I do castor packs, hydrotherapy. Occasionally I will drink some bitters. Um, but I'm kind of slowing down on that because I have a whole no gallbladder situation in um the levels of bile in my body I'm trying to figure out. So it helps, but I'm trying to slow down on it. And then let's see, I'm trying to remember if there's anything else I do that kind of supplement. Yeah, just working on my sleep, making sure I get a good amount of sleep. Um, yeah, and that's it. So it's a very simple plan. But just because it's simple doesn't mean it's easy. But the simple plans are the easiest plans because they are repeatable. They are they promote consistency, and consistency promotes sustainability. That means you can do it over a long period of time, and that's what we're looking for. We're never over here. We're never looking for perfection. We're looking for transformation. We don't chase perfection, we attract transformation. Say it with me. We don't chase perfection, we attract transformation. Okay? So that's really it. That's my plan. If anything changes, I will make sure to let you know, but that is really all of it. DR96 1 2 reset week. And we're eating one meal a day or OMAD, drinking cold pressed juices, and stop eating by 6 p.m. And then we repeat it again and again, and I found great results with that. Please test out what type of fasting works for you. Water fasting is harder for me because it triggers hunger hormones. So I prefer dry fasting where I'm just not even trying to tempt myself. Okay, but if water fasting is easier, better for you, works with your schedule. I work from home, so I'm not out there, doing physical labor. If you are, maybe water fasting works better for you. You know what I mean? So test it out for yourself, okay? Better yet, consult God with your fasting plan, which is something that helped me a lot, right? I didn't try to figure this all out on my own. I'm done with that. I have learned, okay? I don't need to keep learning that lesson. Consult your fasting plans with God. Meditate on it, pray on it, plan with Him, because that way you will get the best plan for you. and for your life. And so that's my plan. Um, Again, I'm going to be sharing more about my fasting plans, fasting lessons, financial lessons that I learn along the way. Um, like, comment, subscribe, all the things. And don't forget that health is wealth and wealth is health. I will see you next time.